the hell is a pulled pork sandwich? And for that matter, what the hell is pulled pork? I've been eating food pretty much my whole life. I don't know what that is. Pulled pork? But I'm pretty sure the pulled part has something to do with the process between the time that it's a pig and the time that it's pork. You know, either they pull the meat off the bones or they pull the meat apart. See, I don't really need to know that. I don't really need to know how the meat is obtained. All I need to know is what animal is the meat from and what part of the animal is the meat from. Actually, I don't really need to know what part of the animal the meat is from. Because, see, if you know that, right away that nixes two very economical food items, hot dogs and bologna. See, if you know what part of the animal that comes from, you know what's in it, you probably wouldn't eat hot dogs and bologna anymore. And that's a cheap food source, you know. Probably not real healthy, you know. It'll kill you. But it's cheap, so, you know, it's okay. But pulled pork, that's a dumb term. Because when you think of it, everything that we eat is either pulled, picked, pushed, or poured. I'm pretty sure that a carrot is pulled out of the ground. You don't hear people ordering pulled carrot salad. I'm pretty sure that fish is pulled out of the sea with a fishing pole. But you don't hear people ordering a pulled by a pole fish sandwich. The chicken pushes the egg out. We don't order pushed eggs Benedict. It's just eggs Benedict, see? You don't really need that pulled. Where this morning I poured myself a bowl of Captain Crunch with crunch berries. But see, before I could pour myself a bowl, somebody had to pour it into the box. Before somebody poured it into the box, somebody had to pour it into a bigger bowl. You know, at the factory with the cornmeal and the sugar and all the lovely chemicals and vitamins that they put in there. And before somebody poured that cornmeal into the big bowl down there at the factory, somebody had to pick the corn. And then somebody had to shuck the corn. Shuck? What the hell kind of word is that? How did that word get in there? There's no such word as shuck. What the hell does that mean, shuck? You pull the husk from the corn to get to the corn cob. You pull it. I've never shucked anything. See, that's where we need the word pull, with the corn, not with the pork. Because, you know, I've never pulled pork in my... Years ago, I was water skiing, and that boat was pulling me, and I am porcupine. So somebody could say that I was pulled pork, and you know, confuse me with a sandwich or something. I don't want to be confused with a sandwich, you know. So Captain Crunch with crunch berries is a good thing to eat in the morning, and then, you know, you pour some milk onto it, you know, but before I could pour some milk onto the crunch berries, it had to be squirted out of the cow. Yet you don't hear people buying squirted milk. Let me have some of the squirted 2% or the squirted whole milk. Actually, before the milk can be squirted out of the cow, somebody has to pull on the cow's udder. And you don't hear people going to buy, you know, pulled milk. But with pork, they just feel they can use that inane term, pulled pork. They don't, people say tuna fish. That's redundant. That's a dumbass term right there. See, because tuna is a fish. It's a type of a fish. So there's no need to say tuna fish. See, that's redundant. We don't say cow burger because we kind of know that a hamburger comes from the cow. Just like most people probably know that a tuna is a fish. So what I'm saying is, stop using these inane, asinine terms and messing up my dictionary and my English language. Pulled pork my ass. I don't want anybody using that term anymore. No more pulled pork. It can be barbecued pork, fried pork, chopped pork, sliced pork, shaved pork. No pulled pork. This is Porcupine Smith, Car Comedy. Thanks for tuning in.